Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, it's the NBA. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. And for Dallas, the star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. The big men on the floor for him, it'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. And really deep three that time. Edwards got the first points up on the board here for the Timberwolves. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Now McDaniels after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. And that one, no good to start him off for the night. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And that one's good. Doncic.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Irving kicks to Washington. Irving with it. Now defended by Gobert. Puts it up. And he misses his first shot. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Conley dishes to Gobert. And the rejection by Gafford. Washington passes to Gafford. Shoots over Towns. That's short off the rim. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Edwards passes to Gobert. Over Thompson. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Catching them by surprise. It's not often Gobert strikes from any kind of range.
Doncic looking it over. And he hits it to tie the game up. Doncic has got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Shoots. Green for 2 points. He's got 7.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Edwards' shot is good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Now, here's Doncic. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. And here's Washington outside. Drops in the tray.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Timeout.
It's a 3-point game. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Minnesota also with the sub. Alexander Walker's checked in. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Conley with the screen on Irving to the inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
I like seeing Conley look for his shot because it puts defenses in compromising situations.
Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. And it's Joe Ingles in for McDaniels.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And that one, good. Doncic has got 9 points.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Out to the right wing. Reid in the post. Lively's there. 4 on the clock. Conley with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now, here's Washington. On its way from Irving for 2. No good from the wing. Minnesota in the lead. Conley with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And here's Ingles outside. And it's Luka with the rebound. Pass to Washington. Shoots over Towns. Washington, that's good. 5 points in the game. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Conley against Doncic. Reid kicks to Towns. Conley against Doncic. Just 5 to shoot to the left side wing. Back to Conley. Shoots the 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got Anthony Edwards. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Dillingham, and it's Reid in at the center, locking down the middle. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Wingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." But Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Here's Reid, and Reid throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that
out. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And on the way from Irving for 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Pass to Ingles. Now here's Edwards. Up top, Reed. Back to Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for the Mavericks. On its way from Irving for two, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving from long range. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Dinwiddie sets the screen for Irving. From deep, Washington drills the three-pointer. Washington's got his third bucket of the night.
I like the selfless approach from Kyrie tonight, doing whatever he can to help his team.
Conley with the screen on Irving. Now, Alexander Walker. Back to Edwards. And the wide open shot from Reed. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside Irving. Over Edwards. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
His goal is to make an impact all over the floor. Irving can be a headache from mid-range.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Exum comes in for Najee Marshall. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And then for Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards. Towns for three. And it's Luka with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 10. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Pass to Towns. A fadeaway, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
And here is McDaniel. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Minnesota leading by 11. Conley with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Pass to Gobert. And here is McDaniel. He's covered by Washington. Towns kicks to McDaniel. No good from outside. Here is Doncic. He's got 14. The three ball from Doncic.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
For the fan half-court shot from Wall, please. One more time, a huge round of applause for our contestants.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Luka Doncic has